So close your eyes. Take a breath. Settle in the body again. And let the energy in your head come down into your heart and belly. Invite those areas to open. And first recall someone in your life as a child who was a benefactor to you, who felt good to be around, who left you feeling better for being with them. And have them, just imagine them looking at you. Feel their face before you. And let their goodwill for you just light up that face in whatever form they had. And let yourself receive and feel that radiance. What, in a sense, flows from them to you in that goodwill. Perhaps you experience yourself differently in their gaze of goodwill, their gaze of nothing wrong, of their gaze of you are worthy of kindness and goodwill. And take that in. And just notice that in your body, in your being. And if at first it doesn't register, it's called practice because you have to practice it. It may take time, but this is the basics. It's just to recall that person. Visualize them before you. And let the feeling of their goodwill come into you and touch your heart. And then just offer gratitude in return. Simple way, just thank them as if they were right here. Let them know that it mattered. And now let yourself visualize someone in your life right now who is a benefactor. Animals, by the way, work for this. It doesn't have to be human. It could even be a tree or a plant. And just let their face appear before you. And take a moment to just, once again, reimagine what they do for you and the goodwill it expresses. And take that in. As a kind of radiance, you can visualize it or imagine it as a kind of radiance that comes out of their being into you to nourish your heart. And maybe you feel a little differently about yourself for that. Don't worry if you've chosen the right person. Each time you do this meditation, you can choose someone different. In fact, that's kind of fun, unless you want to stay with the same person. Either way, it's fine. The important thing is that you just notice in your body and being what it's like to receive goodwill. And then finally, I invite you to imagine a spiritual benefactor is before you. Picture their face. Picture how they would look at you. What it felt like to be in their presence. if you've had a personal encounter, or just what it feels like to read their words or to listen to them in a podcast or otherwise. Feel how something in your heart wakes up and listens and takes in who these people are. Like food, like nourishment. Let that be felt. That radiance, like a radiance that comes forth from them. And then allow in response just a simple gratitude to arise in yourself, to acknowledge what they have given. And wish them well. Wish all of these benefactors well. May we all live in acknowledgement of all that is given to us and all the people whose kindness has come into our hearts. So I believe that was about 10 minutes. So my suggestion for you this week is to do this practice. Begin to get regular. It's a short meditation. It won't take you long. And you can add it on to your regular sitting. And if you don't have time to do the regular sitting in this, then you'll figure out the right rhythm. But I just suggest you try it. You may be drawn to the first meditation we did just on goodwill to the body. I think that's particularly appropriate if you're dealing with difficulties in the body. But give this a try too for a while and just see how that is and what its effect is on you. And we'll talk about it next week. Okay? So have a good week. Be well. And live in goodwill and kindness.